Hey guys, welcome back to the Prehistoric Life Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Crawford, and today we're going to dive in with the evolutionary tree of Ceratosaurus. Um, I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did for Tyrannosaurids, just speed run getting up to Ceratosaurids because that's not what we're talking about yet. So you got the Sarsutians, they break off. You get some very proto-theropods, so they start to come onto two legs and all that, like Herrerasaurus and Chinodiosaurus. You get some more Eotherovenator. You get the Neotheropoda, Coelophysids, Coelophynia. You get some more one-off kind of critters. Dilophosauridia, of course, and then you get Avarostera, which then breaks off into Teotonura and Ceratosauria. We're going to primarily look at the Ceratosauria part of this because that's our focus for today. So you do have some things before it. Strophius, which is not a Ceratosauria, and the Noasauridia, which are not Ceratosauria either. But our first Ceratosauria kind of creature is the Burapurosaurus. It is the first-ish Ceratosaurus. Then you get the Chinaeosaurus, and then you actually break off into Ceratosaurus, and then it breaks off somewhere else. So you get like Beliasaurus, Geniodonticto, and then you have actual Ceratosaurus, which breaks off into two species, Dentissolcatus and Magnicornis. This one is the easiest to pronounce, if you couldn't tell. And that is the actual Ceratosauridia portion of that tree. But then, so this is like Jurassic. You got some of these in the Jurassic. There are some of these in the Jurassic, but I'll get into that in a little second here. But throughout the Jurassic, you have this evolution of Ceratosaurus, where they kind of are probably not hunting sauropods, probably baby sauropods, that kind of thing. But then they get something happens in their environment, and they get better at hunting sauropods and evolve to change. So Ceratosaurus kind of breaks off, and then there's another section that breaks off, which is the Abelosauridia, with starting off with Cryptops and Rugops. I love Rugops. That is a beautiful creature. I don't think Rugops gets enough love. But then we break off into the Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 2 teaser trailer section. Sorry, Majungasaurini, which breaks off with Geniosaurus, Araucovenator, Rajasaurus, Indosaurus, and then Majungasaurus. That is huge shout out to Fossil Crates here. If you do want a Majungasaurus skull like this, I heavily suggest checking out Fossil Crates. They are the reason that is actually the image. So yeah, go check them out. Shout out to Brian Curtis. And while we're doing shout outs, why not have a word from today's sponsor? Huge shout out to today's sponsor, Dinosaur Trips. If you enjoy these majestic creatures I talk about here on the podcast and would like to go see them for yourself, I would heavily recommend Dinosaur Trips. Dinosaur Trips is a company created to give people a behind-the-scenes in-look on museums and dig sites, along with just having an amazing time looking at these amazing, fabulous, majestic creatures. So if you sound interested, go to www.dinosaurtrips.com and tell them Prehistoric Life sent you and get $250 off your tickets. Now, back to the show. So seriously, go check them out. Amazing people, amazing company. Love their work. But then we come down here and we get to the Carnosaurid Sornia. I don't actually remember. This is a Belisauria. Are these Carnosauria? These are Carnosauria. So Carnosauria actually starts between these two. For just the record and information, let it hold that it starts. This is, I don't want to say the last Abelosaurid because we could find something between it. You never know. But Xenotorosaurus is Torsosaurus is there, but then you get Dilophosaurus or Lokeli, and then you get Rahiolaiosaurus. Some very, exotic names with that. So, but then you actually come over here and you get like this thing looks like a Carnotaurus without the horns. Very bad image. Echiliosaurus, Ecryxnontosaurus, Scorpionovinator, and then you come up here and I'll go my bad on that one. Is this so? These guys actually start over struggling here, right here. Frilliosauria, which starts with the Luluconlacan. Say that 5 times fast. Piconomnius, Quilmiosaurus, Via Venenator, Nablia, and then you have Carnosaurini, which starts here. But then we actually have one of the newest Abelosaurid family groups found. Well, not family groups, but the Coelican. Then you have actual Carnotaurus, and then Achiosaurus, and then Abelosaurus itself at the very end. I need to probably go back and look at some of this. You didn't hear that from me. But yeah, that's the Ceratosaurus to Abelosaurid like family tree. In my opinion, they down upgraded. So Abelosaurs are much more adapt to what they do. I think most of them are found in South America. I don't want to say most of them. A lot of them are found in South America. So take that for what you will, because that's kind of one of the last major strongholds for sauropods, or was the last major stronghold for sauropods or titanosaurs or whatever during the Cretaceous, because they all kind of left North America after the Jurassic and the Cretaceous. So, of course, ceratosaurids, allosaurids, and things like that followed. And so you get some insane, very, very intense, insane creature groups there. But yeah, that is all from me for right now and today. If you want to see more content from me, go check out my Instagram, Prehistoric Life Podcast. On Instagram, I've been posting a lot there past couple of days. As you can see, we have some very intense things going on for the amount of stuff going on in the dinosaur family tree. If you want to actually see the dinosaur family tree, click on the links in my bio, and it's just the bottom one. So yeah, go check it out for yourself if you care. You can do it pretty much anywhere you can access my Instagram. If you want to see my content 2-ish days in advance, go like, subscribe, follow, yada yada, click the little bell and ring the whatever in YouTube if you're watching it there. But if you, like I said, if you want to watch it 2-ish days in advance, I try to post it there. And if you want all of my content in one place, check out my website, prehistoriclifepodcast.com. From there, you can get to my YouTube and my Instagram, where you can just scroll through the episodes as you like. And once you reach the bottom, you'll actually see my Instagram. But that is all from me for right now. I'm your host, Eric Crawford, signing off. This has been Prehistoric Life Podcast. And remember, keep it prehistoric. Goodbye.